Look closely at the trajectory of global sporting fame, measure not just the trophies, but the seismic cultural impact. Do you see a more potent convergence of ruthless precision, raw ambition, and utterly magnetic charisma than Maria Sharapova? Forget every generic tennis narrative you've ever consumed. This is the story of an athlete who wasn't just world number one, but a meticulously engineered brand, built on the foundation of a scream and a relentless, punishing forehand. She arrived from a tiny Russian town, armed with a work ethic forged in sparse Florida gyms, ready not just to win, but to dominate the financial landscape of women's sports, turning every grunt, every glare, into a sellable commodity. Maria Sharapova was not merely a tennis player, she was a phenomenon of baseline aggression, embodying a style often described as power on rails, a testament to relentless practice over fluid spontaneity. Her trademark style, unrelenting, deep ball striking, forcing opponents into uncomfortable defensive positions, was the primary engine that drove her to 5 major titles, culminating in the rare, exclusive achievement of the career Grand Slam. Importantly, her first major win came at Wimbledon in 2004, defeating the seemingly invincible Serena Williams in a shocking final when Sharapova was just 17, instantly cementing her status not just as a challenger, but as a generational disruptor. This early, high-stakes triumph made her the third youngest woman in the Open era to win Wimbledon, establishing a complex rivalry and a persona of steely resolve that she leveraged successfully for the next 2 decades. Few athletes understand that visibility is currency as well as Sharapova did, creating a global marketability that saw her consistently topping Forbes' list of highest-paid female athletes for 11 consecutive years, a financial dynasty few of her peers could ever challenge. This business acumen extended far beyond endorsements. She launched her own premium candy brand, Sugarpova, successfully navigating the complex world of retail and luxury consumer goods, further demonstrating her control over her personal economic ecosystem. The mental fortitude required to maintain such an aggressive, high-risk game under constant scrutiny is almost unimaginable, yet Sharapova seemed impervious to pressure. She converted this pressure into precision, executing winners with a surgical efficiency that belied her often noisy court demeanor. Her presence fundamentally altered the economic model for female athletes. She showed that a sports career could be simultaneously a high-performance pursuit and a sophisticated, multi-platform business enterprise, demanding parity and premium value at every turn. Yet, the relentless pursuit of perfection, the iron-willed dedication to remaining at the pinnacle of both sport and commerce, hides a terrifying reality inherent in hyper-optimization. Behind the pristine image, the careful marketing, and the seemingly unbreakable focus, lies the shadow of vulnerability imposed by a professional system that demands performance at any cost. In 2016, this tightly controlled narrative fractured. The announcement came abruptly, a failed drug test. Sharapova admitted to taking meldonium, a substance recently added to the banned list, claiming she had used it legally for years to treat health issues. The subsequent controversy and suspension, though reduced upon appeal, cast a cold shadow over the meticulous edifice she had built. The public image of the unassailable champion was instantly replaced by the reality of a global icon facing disgrace. This wasn't merely a career setback, it was a profound ontological shock to a persona defined by impeccable discipline and control. It raises the unavoidable, disturbing question: where does determination end and desperation begin in the relentless, high-stakes environment of elite sports? Was the pursuit of peak performance at any cost simply an inevitable outcome of the pressure to sustain the billion-dollar brand, or was it a fatal miscalculation born of overconfidence? Revisit Sharapova's career now, filtered through the lens of that controversy, and every triumphant glare, every powerful grunt, every tireless victory gains an unsettling ambiguity. Examine the legacy: a career Grand Slam winner, a business mogul, a cultural force who redefined female athletic stardom. But beneath the polished veneer of success and the strategic precision, lies a core dilemma that haunts all exceptional talent: to be the greatest, sometimes you must push past the visible, ethical line. We Leoneize the discipline, we envy the success, but we rarely interrogate the intense, often unhealthy compromises made to reach that stratosphere. Did her uncompromising ambition simply force the world to bend to her will, or did the world's ruthless demands on her eventually force her to bend the rules? The true cost of being Maria Sharapova remains unquantifiable.